Hello, this is Mr. Bacon Bits, and welcome back to Final Fantasy VII Remake. We're back at the title screen because we've finished everything in the main game right now. But on the Intergrade version, we've got a short side story we can go through starring Yuffie, called Episode Intermission. We'll just press R2 to access its menu, and yeah. Ridiculously enough, this DLC has DLC, and since I got all of it, I'll cover them all gradually. But let's start this, see what Yuffie's been up to in Midgar during our main adventure. Gonna do normal, and new game. I am not going to be doing head start or streamlined progression, because this is supposed to be a guide.
Well, guys, your girl finally made it to Midgar. Yuffie. My name is Yuffie, Materia Hunter and Elite Special Forces Operative for the new Wutai government. I have orders to infiltrate Shinra headquarters and steal their ultimate materia. To prove to our common enemy that Wutai is not to be trifled with. Members of Avalanche! With your full support, we got this! So, members of Avalanche, where are you? Come get me already! Okay, if I was a man in a Moogle hat... Huh? Wait, does this mean what I think it does? Interesting. So, I gotta come to you, do I? You got some nerve.
And here we go! I like her Moogle cloak, it's very cute. It's very familiar, too. To start things off, I'm showing off a new video summary screen right here. The left side shows the events in the video, which match the timestamps that'll be on the video and description. The right side is the old item checklist, just revamped. Items covered are just ones found out in the open that need to be picked up or found in chests. This won't cover weapons or armor that need to be bought, or minigame rewards. Whenever the event timeline gets updated, you'll see it on the top of the screen, and for item updates, it'll be on the left. I wanted to do this to show how I'll be structuring future videos throughout the rest of the Final Fantasy VII Remake trilogy games. Anyway, going over her setup, she uses shurikens or other similarly shaped items as weapons. She currently has the 4-point shuriken along with a ninja armlet, offering decent physical and magical defense. The materia she has is Steel, Deadly Dodge, a level 2 healing materia, parry materia, and Assess. Makes sense a ninja like her would start off with Steel, and Deadly Dodge plus Parry are a great start to her battle mobility. Other materia she has that isn't equipped is a level 2 Fire materia, level 2 Ice materia, level 2 Lightning materia, maxed Subversion materia, a Synergy materia which suggests she'll have a battle partner, and a level 2 Steadfast Block materia. I'd go ahead and equip that last one to boost her blocking potential. This is her first battle, and Yuffie can fight in both close range and from far away, making her incredibly versatile. Tap the attack button for close range strikes, hold it for a stronger wind elemental strike as she jumps away. She also has a brand new ability, Precision Defense. Block just before an enemy hits to greatly reduce the damage she'll take more than regular blocking. You'll know when you hit it correctly. Oh, and this side story uses a different enemy intel list, so make sure you're assessing any new enemies you come across again. In fact, practically every enemy encounter here features a new enemy, so put that in your mind if you want to complete the enemy intel log. Though there's no real gameplay purpose this time to do so, outside of learning brand new enemy weaknesses.
What are you waiting for? Score! Dun, 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 dun.
There we go. Yuffie's unique ability has her throw her shuriken towards a nearby enemy, and it will stick to the enemy, dealing constant damage. During this, Yuffie is in ninjutsu stance, and pressing attack will have her do ranged ninjutsu magic, which is where her ranged prowess comes into play. Other things you can do while in ninjutsu stance is you can hold attack to pull the enemy towards you and do a powerful slam, or press the unique ability button again to have her jump towards her shuriken to retrieve it and transition to melee range, even in the air. Her mid-air game is about as strong as Tifa's, though she can stay in mid-air for much longer with correct usage of her unique ability. I'm just going through these battles so fast. But out in the field, Yuffie can throw her weapon at distant boxes and other objects. Keep an eye out for them for some extra goodies. At any rate, the first mid-air enemy is up ahead, so this will be the perfect time to show off her aerial capabilities. I will also start talking about ATB abilities she starts off with. First is Art of War, where Yuffie can strike enemies a bunch of times before leaving her in ninjutsu stance, powering up her ninjutsu in the process, hence the purple aura. Said stance will be interrupted if attacked, you dodge, or if the shuriken comes back to you. If used again immediately afterward, it'll have different animations and be much stronger, leaving you in normal stance to power up your melee strikes. There's Art of War right there. You can also use the stronger version after a successful precision block. This is pretty powerful, can be used to increase stagger gauge, and has a high chance of interrupting the enemy. Her other starting ability is Windstorm, which creates a gust of wind wherever Yuffie's weapon is. It's like a built-in wind spell. When used while holding the weapon, it creates a windstorm around Yuffie that sucks in enemies while constantly damaging them. If used when the weapon is thrown, it boosts the attack significantly with an explosive burst at the weapon's location, making it extremely effective as a long-ranged attack. I had to slow down some of the footage in order to be able to explain what I was talking about, because, man, I'm going through these battles a little bit too fast. Okay, we immediately see a materia to grab. We'll have to figure out a way up there. Oh, hi.
Huh? No palm. Huh? You okay? Anybody home? anywhere until I get that elevator moving.
Ah, here we go. Using her weapon for utility purposes. Let's go and grab that materia before moving on.
I never cease to amaze myself.
Also, I have to say, I really do dig the, like, battle version of Yuffie's theme here.
Alright, let's see how this plays out. Get lost! Run like a chocobo! Well,
You saw how I used Art of War like that? Really made super quick work of the enemies. Let's go ahead and call that elevator down. The way forward was actually next to that ladder, but we're getting some goodies here. Some high potions! Since these enemies seem to deal a lot of damage, it might be good to stock up on these. And we've got HP up materia. There's not really any spot to place this on unless you want to trade the steadfast block materia. I just consider parry and deadly dodge to be too useful to take out.
Yeesh, this town's a total dump. I thought Midgar was supposed to be the marvel of the modern world. Talk about false advertising. City of Mako? City of garbage, more like.
So we got some power wrist guards. Since we got our first accessory, might as well equip it, and then dive into the DLC menu to show that we can indeed redeem the DLC for Yuffie's story as well. Midgar Bangle, Shinra Bangle, and Corneo Armlet are available for redemption, but they're actually worse than the starting ninja armlet on all counts, so they're useless. The accessories are nice though, them being Superstar Belt, Mako Crystal, and Seraphic Earrings. There's also a Cackstar weapon which I'll redeem, but I'll cover it later. And you can also use the DLC summons here as well, so grab those too. Okay, that's about everything for there. It'll soon become apparent where we're coming in from.
Huh? I gotta do something. Oh, you'll do the trick. Come on down.
Okay, so we have to rescue that cloaked guy. And we've got just the thing that we're going to do. We're gonna have to knock down that girder. We just have to climb up to the top here to be able to reach the winch.
Sweet! Now to save the day.
Yep. So, with this battle up ahead here, I will mention the 4-point Shuriken's weapon ability. And it's rather cool. It's Elemental Ninjutsu. You can change the element of your ninjutsu attacks when throwing your shuriken at any time, which makes equipping elemental materia not as much of a necessity. Since these Wayward Wolves are weak to ice, let's switch Yuffie's element to ice and watch these guys fall quickly. In fact, this battle is a lesson to show that you need to be relentless in attacks and be careful in this story, because enemies hit hard. I will be dying here. I'm keeping it in just to show that even an early encounter like this can still get you. Just like that. All I will have to say is be relentless in attacks, match your elemental ninjutsu to an enemy's weakness. It'll absolutely make things easier for you. There's the precision defense right there. It's very hard to master. Let's do Ice Ninjutsu. Yeah, there we go.
Now you're in for it. Get lost. We're done here. Do your worst.
You see how much easier that made it?
So not even a thank you?
Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and heal with these regular potions because they're gonna be outclassed very soon. Alright, before moving on, there's a structure to the side over here to get a wind materia. Might as well. It's the only element materia that we do not have yet. Going through this tunnel here, let's open this chest before continuing. 1,000 gil, pretty good. Squeeze through here. Wow, what a shot. I tell you, man, even though that's just a skybox, it's still impressive looking. The scale is incredible.
This is too weird. Okay, you got this!
Huh. Those robed men are moaning for Genova. That's, So they must be attracted to Genova somehow.
Must have gotten used to it. The way things are going, I'll be working for Shin.
But yeah,
Nice try,
we're in
Midgar.
familiar territory. The Scrap Boulevard of Sector 7 slums. Before heading in, if we visit the cave here, where the ice materia was, we'll find an MP up materia. Cool. So yeah, we're just outside of town. That shows you exactly where we came in from.
Come from any monster troubles, or?
Nope, nothing the amazing Yuffie can't handle.
Monsters have been acting strange.
Not gonna be good for any of us if Wutai's got their claws in this.
Mako Reactor 5 has been temporarily shut down, and all fires have been successfully extinguished. The situation is under control, and the people of our fair city need not worry about any additional complications. We are in the process of conducting a full forensic investigation, but we suspect the device used was similar to that employed in the attack on Mako Reactor 1.
Oh, what do we have here? Man, that's gotta be Avalanche. Not bad. Not bad at all. But I can do better.
Yuffie? Yo.
What? There's our palm. So, you're Avalanche?
I'm Zhijie. Follow me.
Wait up! So, Zhijie, why didn't you come meet me before?
I figured an elite W agent could find their own way.
I may be elite, but it's not like I've ever been to Midgar. And what exactly is a W anyway?
Anyone who lives where you just came from, think of it as a code name.
Uh-huh.
Still can't believe they sent a kid to do this job.
This kid could kick your ass!
Saying you're a fresh face is all.
Oh, don't worry. I know exactly what you're saying.
Give me a break, will ya?
And let you walk all over me?
Well, here we are. Ladies first.
Aha.
They didn't get caught. They'll turn up.
Jesse, Biggs, and Wedge. We shouldn't interfere. They wouldn't know who we are anyway. Probably. But yeah, so now we know the time frame we arrived at Midgar. Right around the time Cloud, Tifa, and Barrett struck Reactor 5. Interesting.
These two are Billy Bob and Polk. And that's Niall.
Hi. My name is Yuffie, Materia Hunter and Elite Special Forces Operative for the new Wutai government. I have orders to infiltrate Shinra HQ and steal their ultimate materia. To prove to our common enemy that Wutai is not to be trifled with. Members of Avalanche, with your full support, we got this.
Ready to rumble, huh?
You better believe it. So, did you guys meet Sonon yet? He was supposed to be here.
Yeah, he got in 3 days ago.
He's out on the town as we speak. Really seems to be enjoying it here.
Oh, he does he?
You, got any bags?
As if. Ninjas always travel light. It's like a rule. But I did bring these. Wutai's famous Dachao beans. Eat up. And here you go.
Oh! Can you eat these things? Guess you do.
Sheesh, you ninjas are insane.
Do me a favor, Yuffie, and wait here for Sonon. I gotta head out. Your ID should be ready for pickup by now.
Then why don't I join ya?
Nah, I got this. Besides, you reek of trouble.
Huh?
Wow, crazy how this branch of Avalanche was literally under our noses the entire time. Anyway, before talking to these guys, this chest is bugging me. It contains a boomerang. Already a new weapon for Yuffie, but we're probably not done mastering elemental ninjutsu just yet, so I'll hold off on talking about this one for now.
You must be tired from your trip. Why don't you get some rest?
With all the noise in this city, I'm freaking possible. How about you tell me where in the Shinra building they're keeping that materia instead? Don't hold out on me now. I know you know.
Actually, I kind of don't. At least, not an exact location. All I know is that Shinra, for most purposes, treats materia as a weapon. Which means the Advanced Weaponry Division probably deals with it. And since that's in the basement...
I see. So, Shinra hides its top secret materia in the basement. You won't have to wait much longer, my precious. I promise.
Just be careful, will you? Please? Oh yeah, you should introduce yourself to Billy Bob. He knows a thing or two about the Shinra building.
My teeth.
You're welcome. So the materia I'm looking for is in the Shinra building, right? And where is that exactly?
Ignorance truly is bliss, huh?
What did you just say?
Oh, didn't mean to offend you. Of course, you probably knew this already, but there's a whole other city built on the plate above us. Shinra building's right in the middle. You can't miss it.
Oh, that one. Why didn't you say so?
Now, if you want to get topside, you first gotta get out of the slums. And for help with that, you should talk to Polk.
You look kind of nervous.
I just want to make sure I have the plan down pat. You know, like how to get up top and all that.
Well, if you had an ID, you'd normally just take the train up there. But with all the commotion going on, that's not really an option. Security's on high alert. If you ask me, your best bet is to sit tight and wait for things to settle down some.
Sit tight, but I want to go now.
Be my guest then. Go get killed.
Harsh.
Okay, so we got our mission. Infiltrate Shinra Tower to find some top secret materia.
Sonon's still not back? Must be in Wall Market then.
What's Wall Market?
Let's just say it's a place for people with mature tastes.
Mature tastes.
There's lots of different establishments. It's kinda hard to explain.
No, I think I get it. Like bars filled with smoke so thick you can't even see, and drinks so bitter you want to spit them right back out. Where everyone gets drunk and complains about how kids just don't understand the value of hard work. They'll be the death of society. Ugh, how can they not see that they're the ones destroying it? Wutai's got a place like that, where grown-ups drink their lives away. It's called the Happy Turtle.
Interesting. There's a Happy Turtle in Midgar as well.
Huh?
I don't know where exactly because I've never actually been, but I do see their flyers from time to time.
You do, huh? Oh, they're taking down Midgar one citizen at a time. I salute you, Happy Turtle.
Come to think of it, there's a man who goes around putting up flyers for the bar. People call him Old Snapper, and he doesn't dress like your average Midgar male. Might be from Wutai.
I gotta find him. Man deserves some Dachau beans.
Okay, so we got some Happy Turtle stuff to investigate. Interesting. Never knew there was a Happy Turtle in Midgar.
You know about the VR combat simulation module, right?
Huh? Of course I do. Why wouldn't I? It's that thing that stimulates modulation.
Kinda. It's a machine that puts you in a virtual world where you can practice fighting all you want. There's even a portable version of it. Guy around the corner has one.
Uh-huh.
Hardly ever see technology that cutting edge down here. So what do you say? Want to try it?
I really don't have time to be playing around with some stimulator. But just to be polite, I guess I'll take it for a spin.
The guy's name is Chadley. He's over by the neighborhood watch. Yeah, if you ever feel like some virtual training, I'm sure he'd be happy to help.
Yuffie, please! Simulation! Well, we gotta check that out anyway.
You look about ready to die of boredom. Want to play Fort Condor?
Fort Condor?
I should have known. It hasn't been out long, so there's no way you W's would have heard of it.
Yes I have. And what's more, I'm awesome at it. I'll whoop you so hard you'll wonder if you ever knew the rules.
For my benefit, then. Let me go over them.
Oh boy, welcome to a brand new minigame. This is Fort Condor. It's basically like the original FF7's minigame, transformed into a board game. Deploy units and materia in order to advance and destroy the enemy base. You can select loadouts and can even customize them with new unit pieces you find, so utilize weaknesses to your advantage. For now, we can't edit our board, so we'll just start. We have Fire and Cure as materia. To get further into the objective of the game, both you and the opponent have two bases and a headquarters in the middle. The bases can defend your side but can't be relied upon. The headquarters in the middle is the main goal. It can also defend itself, but it attacks very slowly. Place a unit with the press of a button, scrolling down the list on your left, and choosing the unit. Each one has an ATB cost displayed on the top left of the unit, and ATB does charge back up slowly. There's a weakness chart for units. Vanguard are red, ranged are green, and defense are blue. So red is effective against green, green is effective against blue, and blue is effective against red. If you need a quick reference, the weakness chart is up on the top middle of the screen, underneath the timer. When placing a unit, the game will also help you by showing if you or the enemy will be at a disadvantage in case you forget. The thing you're looking for is it saying advantaged with a red color on top of the enemy. Finally, the range of your unit placement increases depending on how far you have advanced. So, in other words, it's that blue line right there. But anyway, for the Materia, at any point you can use your Materia spells once by pressing L1 and choosing what you want. Attacking Materia might be good for clutch times you need to quickly take down enemy units. So, your units are on the left, so obviously the opponent's units will be on the right. It'll tell you, sort of, which units the opponent will send out next so that you can plan ahead. Any of the units that are above the next graphic are the ones that the opponent will potentially use. You can also hold L2 or R2 at any time to see the details of your units and the opponent's units respectively, in case you need a quick refresher on how they work. Winning the tutorial is pretty easy, though. Winning the tutorial gets us a sentry gun prototype piece and a Condor coin. We'll see what those Condor coins are used for pretty soon.
Damn, Yuffie, how'd you do that? You totally kicked my ass.
You mean you didn't lose on purpose? Wow.
Well, if you're looking for a challenge, the Undercity's got no shortage of serious players.
I've kinda got better things to do.
Sure about that? Word is, if you beat the Grandmaster, you can win some serious cash. Materia, too.
Materia?
That's right. But you should know, the hardcore competitors won't give you the time of day till you've proven yourself.
Whatever. Bring it on! All this talking's giving me a headache. I'm gonna go do some recon.
I won't stop you. Just don't go too far, okay?
So now we got a Helitrooper piece and a Sorcerer board. If we look at our key items, the Sorcerer board has 6 units, Blizzard and Arrow Materia, 6 ATB charges, and 1 speed. That's compared to the starter board, which is 6 units, Fire and Cure Materia, 8 ATB charges, and 1 speed. In case you're wondering how exactly the spells work, Fire shoots off from your headquarters to any spot you point to, though it can be blocked if an enemy unit is in the way. Blizzard fires off the same way and has a delayed explosion, so it's best used on stationary enemies. Arrow pulls units towards its detonation point, which can be good for grouping them all together and preventing them from advancing. And Cure is fairly self-explanatory. It heals allies in an AoE wherever you point it to. I'll cover any other spells that become available in this minigame. But anyway, let's get out and start messing around. Oh, that looks like old Snapper there.
Oh, the joy and cheer that await at the Happy Turtle. Oh, greetings, Softshell. So, how many of those flyers did you find?
What?
Ahem. Collect just 6 flyers for the Happy Turtle, and a one-of-a-kind prize could be yours. Ring any bells?
Nope.
Well then, allow me to explain. The Happy Turtle's running a contest, and the rules are simple. All you have to do is collect 6 of our fabulous flyers from around Sector 7, and you'll earn yourself a prize sure to delight even the dourest Diamondback. Sadly, a handful of locals have taken to acting like stinkpots toward anything Mutayan, especially since the bombings. Some have even gone so far as to tear down my poor posters. Little wonder nobody's won yet.
Bummer.
Which leaves me in a pretty predicament. But hey, my pain might be your gain. By collecting just a handful of flyers, you could be the first, and at this rate, the only winner of the most testudinarious contest in Midgar's history. This here's a sample of one of our ads. Breathtaking, isn't it? Now it's up to you to find all 6. Leave no shell unturned, no pond unplumbed.
That prize is as good as mine.
Ah, since you're here, you wouldn't happen to have any Condor coins on you, would you? This job may keep a shell over my head, but my real passion's coin collecting. I'd gladly part with some oddities and commodities in exchange for those little beauts.
Okay, so that's a side quest right now. We have to find 6 Happy Turtle flyers for him. We can also trade Condor coins for some items. I'd recommend getting his unique items first, like the Fort Condor units he has right now. We'll be able to get way more Condor coins for playing Fort Condor. But anyway, let's check out Chadley. He's at the same place we found him in Chapter 3 of the main game.
Searching for candidates. Candidate detected. Performing physical analysis. She seems relatively agile and has substantial muscle mass for her stature. An acceptable candidate.
Hey, you want to tell me what you're mumbling about?
My apologies. My name is Chadley. Would you be interested in helping me with my research?
I'm Yuffie. Nice to meet you. So, what are you researching?
Combat. It would entail doing battle with the summon in a virtual arena using this portable simulator. Interested?
Sure. Why not? I'm a kick its butt.
Very well then.
I like how he mimics Yuffie's movements. Anyway, so he has the same purpose here, but he has Ramuh available. Cool summon. Unfortunately, I don't want to face him alone, so we'll just deny for now and head back to base.
Sonon's gotta be back by now.
No way, no how.
I just wish we
Wars are coming, people. I'm back.
Ah, there you are. Someone's been expecting you.
What took you?
Sorry about that.
What?
Just thinking how you're nothing like your old man. Anyway, it's nice to meet you. I'm Sonon Kusakabe. I was lucky enough to learn how to fight from good...
Yeah, I don't want to talk about him. Let's talk about something else, like how you've adjusted to life here, indulging in adult pastimes. Which I guess means drinking yourself stupid. Last thing I need is my partner stinking like an over-the-hill has-been. Speaking of drinking, you been to the Happy Turtle? If you're part of Operation Down in One, I take it back. I am there next time you go. Don't worry, I can do adult stuff just fine.
Well, I don't even know where to begin with all of that. But I do know I haven't heard of Operation Down in One. At any rate, I'm looking forward to working with you, boss.
Boss? As in me?
Well, I've got a few years on you, I'll admit. But out of us two, you've done this longer.
I guess I have. Boss, huh? I could get used to that. Beats being stuck on the bottom rung, that's for sure.
After we get the materia, we can celebrate your promotion at the Happy Turtle.
Yeah. Stupid bird.
Says the merchandise is good to go. Handoff's at a depot and municipal storage.
Okay. Yuffie, Sonon, you mind coming along?
Not at all. Need to scope out the city anyway. Really get to know the enemy.
We'll be passing through a rough part of town, so you'll want to go prepared. I'll leave you to get ready. Hit me up outside when you're done, okay?
Be right there.
And now we have Sonon in our party. Unfortunately, Yuffie's the only character we can control, so Sonon gets a unique role. Let's go ahead and start with the Ramuh fight so we can, so that I can detail how he works. So, as mentioned, Sonon cannot be controlled directly, but you can issue commands for him with R2, as long as he has ATB charges. You can also use quick abilities with Sonon. Just hold L1 and then press R2 to switch to his quick ability menu. You can actually do that in the main game as well. I just recently learned that, actually. But anyway, so alongside of that, pressing L2 by itself will also have him synergize with Yuffie. Synergized attacks make enemies more susceptible to staggering, and is great against pressured enemies, as long as both characters have ATB charges, of course. They also use their basic attacks simultaneously. ATB also charges more slowly when synergized, so you can't always be synergized in order to use it effectively. There are ways to mitigate that, though. Getting back to Ramuh, though, he's a powerful lightning-based summon and is weak to wind, so set your elemental ninjutsu to that. Be careful of the electric traps he leaves, as it can stun you, allowing him to land more devastating attacks. When Ramuh loses a third of its health, he'll start summoning electric sparks surrounding him. This will charge his ultimate attack. Target those sparks and destroy them to pressure him. Also, attacks displayed with a red danger symbol means they cannot be blocked at all, just like in the main game, so you'll have to dodge out of the way. Other than that, use this opportunity to get used to and master Sonon. Back to Sonon, though. He has a special ability where if Yuffie goes down while he's alive, he will sacrifice his own health to revive you, and sometimes it depletes all his HP. It is basically kind of like a Phoenix Down. Just make sure you take care of any disadvantage when that happens. Synergized Art of War is a much stronger version of Art of War, and you can follow up with the second version of Art of War right afterwards. Synergized Windstorm increases the stagger multiplier when the enemy is staggered.
Splendid! Thanks to the data you provided during your battle, I succeeded in developing a new materia. One might say you were faster than lightning. And with the Lord of Levin on your side, your enemies will struggle to keep up.
With Ramuh obtained, we now have 4 summons we can use for this story thanks to the DLC. Pretty decent selection. I like to give Yuffie Ramuh and Sonon Carbuncle. Alright, so if you've mastered Elemental Ninjutsu because of the Ramuh battle, we can get more into weapons. If you haven't, I would suggest replaying the Ramuh fight until you do. But anyway, weapons can be upgraded with SP just like in the main game, and most of Yuffie's weapons have a skill called Thievery to unlock, which allows you to use the ability Mug even without having the steel materia. Mug is basically just steel, but damages the enemy in the process, so if you have a weapon with that skill unlocked, it already makes the steel materia obsolete. The next weapon for Yuffie is the Boomerang. It improves her magic attack more than the other weapons, and it even has skills that boost her precision block, such as, even now, casting Barrier upon a successful precision block. Later on, it can be upgraded to cast Mana Ward too. Its weapon ability is Brumal Form, which is an evasion ability that restores some ATB upon successful usage, and can even be used in mid-air. Moving on to Sonon's weapon is Martialist Staff. It's his balanced weapon, and has Swirling Storm as the weapon ability. It allows him to strike an enemy multiple times, so make sure to have him use it by commanding him with R2 in order to master it. One of the current weapon skills is Incendiary Limit Breaks, which fills his limit gauge when provoking enemies. Speaking of provoking, actually, Sonon's Materia setup is Item Master, Auto Cure, Provoke, and First Strike. Finally, Sonon's initial ability is Twirling Lunge, which increases the stagger gauge. Good time to use it is on pressured enemies. Alright, so with all that preamble out of the way, let's mosey around town to get the other side quests done and obtain any other items. First up, that warding materia found at the hidden area next to base. Just crawl through this little tunnel here to be able to grab it.
Okay, everyone, listen up. Time for Stamp, the loyal little helper. Bow wow, I'm Stamp, the good boy who never stops helping. Captain's given me a very important mission to buy bread for tonight's dinner.
Got the warding materia.
Stamp went into town to sniff out a bakery. He went a sniff sniff here and a sniff sniff there. Even finding no
Shinra using Stamp as propaganda for the kids.
Using his trusty nose, Stamp was able to find the best, most yummiest bakery in the whole city.
I say as I'm standing here waiting for the entire story to finish.
Smelling loaf of bread. Thinking about how pleased the captain would be, Stamp went trotting back to base, wagging his tail and singing a happy song. But on the road home, he came across a Moogle crying all by himself. "What's wrong?" Stamp asked the forlorn little fellow. "I'm so hungry, I haven't eaten in ages, Kupo," the Moogle sniffled. "Never fear, Stamp's here, and I know just how to help." So Stamp gave the crying Moogle his loaf of bread. "Thank you, Kupo," the Moogle exclaimed, his palm bouncing excitedly. Then Stamp waved goodbye and returned to base. When he got there, he went straight to the captain and told him what had happened. The captain was very proud of Stamp. Helping that Moogle was the right thing to do. "Who's a good boy?" the captain laughed as he gave Stamp a good scratch behind the ears. And Stamp let out a happy bark, for he knew that he was the good boy. The end.
Okay, I don't know why I stayed there.
That's all for today. Did everyone enjoy that?
But anyway, now let's head over to Stargazer Heights on the west side. Okay, anytime we hear a Happy Turtle tune, we know there's a flyer nearby. Alright, so we'll have to sneak toward the dog and not get spotted. We just have to move when it's asleep. The flyer you're looking for is small. It's on the left wall in front of the dog, just below the poster. Ah, this is an oldie but a goodie, isn't it? But yeah, it's that blue flyer that right there that we're looking at. Also, we have to make sure that we don't run into the bucket and mop.
What do you think you're doing, young lady? Ah! What do you want with that exactly? Better yet, who are you? Heard some punks have been hassling the nice people at the Happy Turtle, ripping down their flyers. Are you one of them?
Mm-mm.
So you're trying to sneak a peek at the Merc? Not that I blame you. Boy's easy on the eyes, I'll give him that much. But cut your losses, honey, unless you like your men silent and emotionally unavailable. Merc's built a wall around himself so damn high even he can't see over it. He'll never tell you what he's thinking. And that attitude of his... I tried to get through to him, but would he listen? Would he?
I'm really not here for whoever he is.
Then what are you here for?
For, directions. But I'm all good now, thanks.
What a fun little jingle. Anyway, that must be Cloud Not Interested Strife she was talking about. We can climb the ladder here to get a chakra materia before moving on. Now we can knock that over as much as we want now.
That was a close one.
So let's head east now, towards the tunnel west of 7th Heaven. Right over here. We'll find a cat carrying another flyer.
There you are! Get back here, you little turtle thief! My turtle senses are tingling.
And there's a whole bunch of cats here. The one we're looking for is actually towards the back. Right next to a chest that contains some high potions. Let's get this chest here. And get the flyer.
Gotcha! Ah! Flyer acquired.
I'll never get over that. Okay, you cats do that. While we're back here, actually, check out the junk shop. He may have some valuable stuff at the moment.
That's quite the outfit, but wait till you see my stock.
He had a couple of Fort Condor units, as well as HP absorption materia for me. It may be different for you, but I'll explain why towards the end of this chapter.
Just look at him gouging prices.
Since we're close to 7th Heaven, I may as well show something off with it. If you try to enter it, you'll get pushed away by a mysterious wind.
Weird.
We already know what that is, of course. At any rate, head south, back towards where Old Snapper is. We'll see a kid's playground. It's where we talked to Betty in the main game's Chapter 3, if you recall. I'll go down this way, yes. Right over here. There's a flyer hidden here. It's on the wall behind the box fort. You'll just have to unfortunately walk into it to knock it over.
Never stood a chance, little guy.
Sorry I ruined your guys' box fort. But anyway. Head east some more, taking the next right. This'll be where Wedge and his cats live. Kids are pointing up at a happy turtle balloon.
A flying turtle! I want a balloon like that.
So we'll have to climb over the nearby box and pop it. And then go and grab the flyer wherever it lands.
The Gumshoe Ninja strikes again.
Don't forget the chest near here for a Riot Trooper barracks piece as well. Now let's head further east. I'll just head down this way.
Protect our fellow citizens. Right. After all this, no way
Hey! Over here! Can't believe those freaking morons. They damn near got themselves eaten trying to hide that stupid poster. You stay away from that factory, you hear? Place has monsters coming out of the walls.
We'll do exactly that, Weimer. But,
I'm waiting, my friend! Come out, wherever you
right. Okay, Roche, whatever.
Turtle I hear?
We can get ourselves another flyer here.
Gotcha! You thought you could hide from me, didn't ya?
Alright, we can head into the factory now.
Don't be shy.
If you're curious, the item shop at the train station doesn't have anything interesting of note. Into this factory, we just need to make our way to the eastern room where it ends. You should be able to figure it out with the main game experience. The enemies here are all weak to ice, so use that elemental ninjutsu. Or focus on mastering Sonon's skill and Brumal form, that too. Oh, there's also another chakra materia right next to the bench and vending machine, so grab that. Also, look out for stamp graffiti on the very north end. The boxes underneath it contain another Fort Condor piece. Also, again, there are new enemies here, so make sure to use that assess when appropriate. Toxirat I already got. Wererats actually do occasionally show up here as well. If you don't find them here, don't worry, I'll point out where you can find them later.
Do your work!
Come on!
Let's do this!
Got your back. Knock it down.
Get lost!
Come on!
Please.
Yeah. Come on!
Get going down!
Don't foul yet!
You're gonna get what's coming to you. What's a good word to describe me? I'm thinking legendary.
I'm thinking modest.
Gotcha!
Okay. Right, I'm putting Brumal form on one of the quick abilities. It's a lot easier to just be able to spam it that way.
I just want to get this over with. Want to beg for mercy? Take that! Now you don't. And poop goes the ninja. Twist. And poop goes the ninja. Someone need a rest? So what'd you think? Aren't I just awesome?
So right out there is where we need to go for the flyer, but let's head up here into this warehouse right here. This is that treasure that I mentioned for the Fort Condor piece. A mono drive. Cool. Also, this group of boxes right here that's shaped like a 7, you are guaranteed to get 777 gil with that, so kind of a neat little thing there. Here's one last enemy encounter here. This is where you can actually come across the Wererat. I ended up killing it before assessing it, but don't worry, you'll be able to encounter more of them.
With the power of his We're the best! Best there ever was! Gotcha!
Pretty funny Happy Turtle cover. But anyway, we have to fight against Venomantises in order to be able to acquire the last flyer. They're a bit tougher than what we fought so far, except for Ramuh, but it's not too bad. Just, again, use Ice Elemental, be relentless in your attacks, and they should not... Yeah, they... Especially with Synergy, I have Synergy Wind on Sonon, so it's basically throwing them around.
Don't pull any punches.
Was it time? Back to it.
You're going quick. Run like a chocobo. With the power of his promise! Yes, got you now! Yes, take that! Got you now! How you like this? You're gonna get what's coming to you. So what'd you think? Aren't I just awesome?
Yeah, that's how you get things done. The enemy could not even do anything. Let's get this first strike materia there, and grab our last flyer.
Gotcha! And that makes 6. Won't old Snapper be impressed when I rock up with these bad boys?
So, with all the flyers obtained, we can return to old Snapper, and he'll give us a valuable magnify materia. Excellent!
La 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 da. Well, well, well. Look what the tide washed in. That's a 1, 2, 3, and a 4, 5, and I can't believe it, 6! We have a winner! 3 cheers for the Happy Turtles, old conquering champion! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray!
Please, it was a piece of cake. Only these Midgarian dummies would find that a challenge. Speaking of which, here, for a fellow tough nut.
Would you look at that? The chow beans! Does this mean what I think it does? Well, what do you know? A real-life ninja paying old Snapper a visit. Truth be told, I'd love to have you round to the bar, but you got your hands full. Not to mention the whole underage thing. Still just a youngin', I suppose, ninja though you are. Well, I don't plan on moving from Midgar anytime soon, so once your shell's seen a bit more wear and tear, make sure to come on back. Whip you up the finest food and drink this side of Wutai. Only the best for you. La la la.
But yeah, since we're over here at this end of the slums, we can also check the weapons shop, but all the actual useful armors and accessories are too expensive at the moment. Maybe later. We can move forward if we want to, but if you want to mess around a bit more, how about some Fort Condor? There's several rank 1 opponents around town that you can challenge, and I'll just quickly go through them and what they have in store. Johnny in the middle of town has Sorcerer Board 2 with 9 ATB, 1 speed, Materia is fire, blizzard, and thunder, and he also has 5 units. He's got mostly defensive units, so edit your board and units to fight against that. Thunder is a new materia for this mode. It's literally just a basic attack spell that directly hits the enemy. I also think it's effective against mechanical units. I'm not entirely sure if there is an elemental weakness thing, like in the actual game. Winning this one gets you an elite Riot Trooper piece and a couple of Condor coins. Kyrie over towards Stargazer Heights is another challenger. She has Battalion Board 1 with 8 ATB, 1 speed, Materia is lightning and HP up, and 7 units. The HP up Materia is passive and increases unit HP by 25%. She focuses more on Vanguard units, so stock up on defensive units with 1 Vanguard to counter her monodrive. Winning this gets you an elite security officer and 2 Condor coins. Remember that aerial units have to be countered with other units that can hit aerial units. Keep that in mind. Shinra Middle Manager is just east of 7th Heaven. He's got Assassin Board 1 featuring 7 ATB, 2 speed, Materia is fire and haste, and 6 units. Haste Materia is what you expect. It quickens the movement and attack speed of allies in the spell's range. He has mostly ranged units, so counter that with Vanguard units with 1 ranged and 1 defense to counter the other 2 units. You'll get an elite Grenadier and 2 Condor coins for winning this match. For ranking up, you'll get the board of the last opponent for free. The other boards will become available from Old Snapper, as well as some new units. Pick and choose. Now for the rank 2 opponents, there's Jessie Raspberry at 7th Heaven's door. She has Battalion Board 2 with 8 ATB, 1 speed, a wide Materia loadout with Cure, Barrier, Haste, and HP up. And she has 7 units. Barrier decreases the damage that allies take when they enter the spell's AoE. Jessie uses a mix of ranged and defense units. I'd recommend having a board with either a large unit number or faster speed to counteract her strong start and Materia loadout. For winning, you get Grenadier Barracks and 3 Condor coins. Roche is the other rank 2 player over at Pillar Plaza. He has Assassin Board 2 with 9 ATB, 2 speed, Blizzard Materia, 2 Aero Materia, and Slow Materia. That last one slows down the opponent's unit's attack and movement speed for any that enter the area of effect, so if he uses that, make sure to direct your units elsewhere. Finally, it has 5 units. A mix of Vanguard and defense units work well, with at least 1 ranged to deal with his more dangerous Moth unit. If you see him, wait until he has 6 ATB, get yourself prepared for it or the Cutter. You'll get Elite Helitrooper and 3 coins. As before, for ranking up, you get the last opponent's board for free, but you have to pay for the other one. So check out Old Snapper's wares, then get ready for the only rank 3 player, Wedge. He uses Battalion Board 3 that has 8 ATB, 2 speed, Regen Materia, Poison Materia, Barrier Materia, and HP up. Poison continuously damages enemies that enter the spell's area of effect, and Regen continuously heals allies in the spell's AoE. That's pretty great for healing bases. He also has 8 units. He's got an even distribution of units, mostly ranged and defense. He focuses on powerful but more expensive units, so overwhelm him with cheaper units in order to gain an advantage, especially barracks. Winning this gets you an Armored Shock Trooper, 3 Condor coins, and his board. The very last one, the Grand Master, is Chadley. Who else? He has the Grand Master board with only 5 ATB charges and 5 units, but he makes up for it with the highest speed, and a Materia loadout of Thunder, Arrow, Stop, and HP up. As can be expected, Stop stops the enemy units in their tracks, which can pose a problem for you. He's got to focus on placing barracks, which can overwhelm you if you're not careful. I'd advise to push the line with cheaper units, as opponents usually go down the left side, and to put as many units as you can, maybe even a helicopter if you can, as this will just be a battle to see who can take down the enemy HQs faster. A board with support spells helps out with this strategy. Trying to counter his efforts directly in order to protect your base will just result in you eventually getting overwhelmed from my experience. If you happen to have Sorcerer Board 2, you can also combine this strategy with using all 3 attack spells on enemy headquarters to get its HP down to a fraction, leading you to only need to put in a couple units to finish the job. Spamming cheap units should work to get there. Just have to be lucky with him not spawning a barracks directly in front to block the spells. Anyway, for winning this, we get AP up Materia, 10,000 gil, and 4 Condor coins. You don't get his board though, you have to pay for it. That marks the end of the Fort Condor minigame, for now. You get more Condor coins through rematches, so if you want to get all of Old Snapper's stuff right now, you can do that. A super quick way to grind up the coins is to just battle Kyrie and use the Sorcerer Board 2's spells immediately to take down her HQ. But anyway, it's time to progress with the story. Talk to Nio to get started.
You guys all set? Okay, streets are kind of a maze, so stay close.
So Nio, where are we headed?
To pick up your IDs. There's no way to get topside without him.
But I thought Zhijie was getting our IDs. What happened with that?
He is, but those are different. It takes more than 1 ID, or even 2, to survive in this town. Don't forget, Midgar was built by Shinra for Shinra.
Those tyrants!
Put the claws away, boss. At least while we're in Shinra territory. Whoa!
So Yuffie, what do you think of the Undercity?
Way too crowded, I can't stand it. Ugh, and the stench. How can anyone live here?
Gotta agree with you about the smell, but you get used to it quick enough.
And the crowds stop bothering you eventually. The place can grow on you if you give it a chance.
Wait a second. Are you actually saying you like it here? I thought you hated it.
Midgar isn't the enemy. Shinra is. I know W's don't really see the distinction, but we do.
Then what was that stuff on the news? About a reactor blowing up and all. No way that was an accident. It had to be Avalanche.
Shh. Sorry.
What's up?
Those guys there are from the Splinter Cell.
Splinter Cell?
They used to be with Avalanche, but left after a policy dispute.
Wow, look who it is. Loving your work. So how many reactors is that now? Wait, where's Cloud?
We lost him.
You what?
He will be okay though, right?
Well, of course he will. A little fall ain't gonna stop a hard ass like him. He'll come swaggering back before long, you mark my words.
Yeah, I guess he will.
Now, can we talk about President Shithead? Spouting all that crap about us? That lying son of a bitch? Working for Wutai, Avalanche ain't nobody—
Barrett!
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of sons of bitches, I heard that Wall Market's very own Don Corneo has his stooges out looking for you.
Huh?
Is that so? Don't got time for no low-level mobsters. We got Shinra in our sights. Tifa, you and I both know this is far from over, right? Might as well get some rest while we still can.
Right. You know what? I think I am gonna look into this.
Good luck out there.
They're the ones who blew up the reactors.
Cool. Should we say hi?
Nah, better not. After what they've done, you gotta assume Shinra's on their tail. Should keep our distance.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly.
Damn, nice to see those two again.
The people in the Splinter Cell, they couldn't care less about collateral damage, long as Shinra goes down.
So what's wrong with that? Sounds good to me.
We're not out to blow Midgar up or tear it down. We want to save it from Shinra. Look around. 9 out of 10 of the people living here are innocent bystanders. We can't level their home to take down one company.
Well, that company almost leveled our home, and they've got to learn their lesson.
Yeah, I get that.
Gotta admit, I'm surprised you agreed to work with us.
We're just doing what we think is necessary to build a brighter future. That's all there is to it.
In other words, you're working with us so we don't work with your old buddies, knowing what would happen if we did.
Can we table this for later, maybe? Not sure now's the best time for heavy topics.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. Consider it tabled.
Interesting to see the dynamic between different branches of Avalanche. I'm gonna heal here, and I'm basically gonna be quiet for this whole sequence. This is one of my favorite scenes from this little side story because everything was just done so well.
So, what exactly does this ultimate materia do? I'm guessing you have big plans for it?
Like after we steal it? Well, the more materia you have, the stronger you are, right? So once we've got the ultimate materia, we'll be stronger than anyone.
I guess you will.
It's gonna be awesome!
And not just that. By sneaking into Shinra HQ and snatching their most prized possession from under their noses, not only will we deal a massive blow to their morale, but we'll prove to them that while Wutai might be down, we're not out. That the gist of it, boss?
It sure is!
See that one? Well, hello there, hot stuff. How'd you like a shot at the big town? With those looks, I guarantee you're golden. So what do you say? Ready to be queen of the Undercity?
Hey! What am I? Chopped liver?
Kid doesn't need to hear this.
You'll be a good girl and cover your ears, okay?
You'd be living and working in the most luxurious residence in all of
You want me to be one of Corneo's brides, is that it? Which makes you a person of influence, right?
Oh, so you know your stuff. But I'd say I'm more of a helping hand. So why don't you help me help you?
Let's get going.
What are you doing? Get your hands off me!
Now don't go playing hard.
Know any kids who can do that? No, you don't, because I'm an adult. Also, I'm pretty hot stuff myself, thank you very much.
Sure. Whatever helps you sleep at night, little girl. But if you want to pull up a seat at the grown-ups table, be my guest.
Go on and gamble the react at the heavy.
Say goodnight!
Hey, at least you try.
You're gonna eat those words, you smug piece of shit.
Boss! Boss! You're not gonna believe this! The hottie of the century just fell right into our lap.
She did?
Goods under the hood, junk in the trunk, and down for a bumpy ride.
Sorry, ladies, but after careful consideration, we've decided to go with a more qualified applicant. Let's go!
See you around.
Okay.
See what I mean?
So who were those creeps anyway?
Don Corneo's talent scouts. They'll say and do just about anything to get unsuspecting girls back to the Don's mansion.
I thought it looked seedy. Guess you'd have to be a scumbag to build a place like that.
Oh, and how do you know what it looks like?
I saw it while I was scouting the area.
Anyway, for the battle, we got a Chthonian armlet. It's 42 defense and magic defense and 4 slots. It's also got special strength if you wear the accessories called Gozu Drive or Mezu Drive. We'll get into those when we encounter them, but for now, this is an upgrade for either Yuffie or Sonon.
Well, we're here. Now we just have to wait.
Wait for who?
Not sure. We used to have someone who could make fake IDs in-house, but they went off with the Splinter Cell. We've never dealt with this particular vendor before.
Hey, what's up with that guy?
Mako poisoning. That's what happens if you don't make the grade as a soldier, or when the military's done using you.
Just another one of Shinra's victims.
Them again? Oh, Shinra's so gonna get it.
If it's Shinra you've got beef with, you'll be needing these. Can't access the plate without them. They're gonna scan for those things on the train, so make sure to keep them on you.
Thank you.
Hey, hold up! Try it. You'll love it. Foreigners and their weak jaws.
We should probably head back and wait for Zhijie.
Enjoy your material while you still can, Shinra, 'cause we're coming!
Not yet, boss. With things the way they are, we can't just go strolling up to the front gates. We're gonna need Avalanche to help us bypass security before we can do anything.
Aww.
Well, at least we've got the ID cards. Let's head back. Reunion? Huh.
Gotcha.
A Kindred Cord. This is an accessory that reduces ATB cost for synergized attacks. This is really useful, actually. They give us extremely useful accessories and armors in this one.
What?
Huh, what's this about? Change of plans. Go to the pillar. We'll explain there. Hurry. Zhijie.
Change of plans?
The S7 pillar?
Otherwise known as the roof of the slums. Follow me, guys.
Why does he need us to hurry? I don't like the sound of this.
Well, if you ask me, it's high time things picked up around here.
You like living in the fast lane, huh?
Yeah, I'm not your garden variety Wu-Taian. I'm a rare bloom.
More like a mutant.
Ooh, I'm so gonna use that.
Almost there.
So what you're saying, Sonon, is that I'm a mutant ninja, huh? I like the sound of that.
Hey, that's Zhijie.
You're right. Hold up.
Hey, I'm talking to you. Answer me. Well,
Look, a Moogle.
Huh?
We gotta help.
You two go after Zhijie. I'll head back and tell the others what happened.
That way. Boss, we might not be back for a while. Best to stock up before leaving.
Alright, we'll need to chase Zhijie, but Sonon suggests we stock up before going. Don't worry, he'll wait for us. I pointed out the shops around town. The item shop by 7th Heaven has the best item selection, while the weapon shop has the best accessories and armors. I also recommend mastering Yuffie's and Sonon's current weapon proficiencies if you haven't already as well. Enemies at the factory and at Scrap Boulevard to the west will help with this. In fact, Scrap Boulevard has a new enemy, along with some others. The Hound is the new enemy. It's the white variant of that Shinra dog. Wererats and Wayward Wolves. We can go ahead and fight those as well, including Gorgers. Grab those assesses if you want a complete enemy intel log. I cut ahead to where I basically finished all my prep work, so let's move on.
Do you have any idea what Zhijie actually did?
Whatever it was, he probably did it for us.
Well, now I feel bad.
No time for that, boss.
Right.
See, what did I tell you? They would wait for us. We just caught up to those soldiers. We're heading towards the train graveyard, but we're not actually entering it. But first... Indurate Staff. A new weapon for Sonon. Go ahead and equip it on him. It provides a new weapon ability of Fighting Spirit, which allows him to continuously attack an enemy until it is dead. You can max its proficiency faster by finishing off an enemy with it. This is strictly a physical damage-focused weapon for Sonon. Magic attacks get very little benefit from it, but it does gain a massive boost when using Synergized Art of War. Alright, upgraded that new weapon and put some new materia on him. That's the entrance to the train graveyard.
Shit. Got nowhere to run.
Tell us what you know. Now!
How about later? I'm not stupid.
Hey! After him!
Oh, talk about fast! Is he one of us?
We don't have time to get into that, boss. You can ask him yourself once he's safe. Come on.
I have to say, Zhijie is lucky that the Shinra soldiers are just not using their guns. They could very easily take him down if they wanted to.
You got grit, I'll give you that. Piece of shit, just toying with us.
Is this some kind of factory or something? It reminds me of a place I passed through when I first got here. And if it's anything like that, it'll be crawling with monsters.
Then again, maybe they just want him back alive.
Let's get this
But yeah, let's take care of these Cripshays real quick. Use Ice, and have Sonon focus on the other one with Fighting Spirit, as he'll keep attacking the enemy until it's gone. Although I don't really need to do that, I pretty much... They are extremely helpless.
Not too shabby, Sonon.
Back at you, boss.
By the way, have you noticed the extremely Cowboy Bebop-inspired music in this area? It's kind of funny. But anyway, don't go up that, yeah, don't go up just yet. We head down this way. We can fight some Cripshays guarding a chest, which actually contains a sweeper piece. I'm not sure if Fighting Spirit is actually working the way it's intending. I'm supposed to get a proficiency bonus for Fighting Spirit finishing off an enemy, but I'm not getting that bonus. I'm not entirely sure why. So it's making it harder to master it for me. That just means I have to use it far more often.
Sorry! Damn it. We should radio the other squads.
Aha! Been looking for you.
The hell?
Just some security officers. These can be taken care of rather quickly. Fire especially will take care of the elite one.
Go easy on me, okay? Bring it on! What's a good word to describe me? I'm thinking legendary.
I'm thinking modest.
Yeah, I'm not getting proficiency bonuses. Whatever. I'm still using it anyway.
I know how this goes. If we want to get to Zhijie, we gotta shut that down. Okay, off-switch, show yourself.
Oh, thankfully the switch is just around over here, where the broken fence is. Okay, so we can head down that way, but let's continue this way. Because there's some enemies and a new item we can get there.
Just leave us alone, will ya? How do you like that?
Remember that these things like to use Wind Wall to knock you away from them if you try to do aerial attacks. But what I'm doing now is just as effective.
Piece of cake.
But yeah, we took care of those, and we've got ourselves a prayer materia. Man, we're just getting materia left and right like crazy. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Yuffie's a self-proclaimed materia hunter, but you know, we've kind of got more than what we can actually use. Okay, so Zhijie is going over there. Gotta follow him some more. And got ourselves a conveyor belt here. Just a slow ride. Look for any boxes you can destroy for some extra items.
You think Niall's alright?
She's a local, remember? She'll be fine.
You know, she's actually pretty cool. I feel bad saying this, but after what happened back home, I just kinda assumed no one in Avalanche could be trusted. Like, they were all the same as the ones I fought.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But it looks like Avalanche has changed a lot since that went down, huh?
I wonder if we'll get to explore that part of Avalanche more.
Come on.
You guys just don't know when to quit.
This is over, you're getting it good! Enjoy your freedom while you can, Zhijie!
May I say that is an awkward name to get used to. Zhijie? Sometimes pronounced differently. Anyway, we got a stronger enemy here, a horned Cripshay. It's still weak to ice, it's just stronger than regular ones. It can also summon other Cripshays. When this happens, use Windstorm to deal great AoE damage. An elixir can also be stolen from this if you want to use steel or mug. Nice! For defeating that horned Cripshay, we got a Gozu drive. This accessory pairs with the Chthonian armlet and boosts your damage by 10% based on your current HP. So the higher your level and the more healthy you are, the stronger you are. You can use this now if you wish. And where are we supposed to go? This way. Okay. Got ourselves a new weapon here. The Steel Reaper. Cool. This is a new weapon for Yuffie that focuses on attack power over magic attack. The weapon ability is a powerful strike called Banishment. It's a magic ability that utilizes your current elemental ninjutsu and grows in power the more ATB abilities you use. Brumal form can charge this quickly given its ATB refund abilities when used properly. Unfortunately for now, the weapon is low on materia slots, so you'll have to figure out what materia you want more at the moment. Alright, skipped ahead because I did some materia setup.
10-4. Be there as soon as we can. Unit 3 says they've got the suspect detained near pillar maintenance. We better not keep them waiting.
What? Pillar maintenance? How'd they let him get that far?
Well, if I know. Come on.
You heard the man.
Boss, no!
Well, damn, we gotta take care of these guys. Especially the elite Grenadier. His explosives can be a problem. Perhaps keeping him busy with Sonon's fighting spirit will help. I managed to somehow precision block him shooting at me? Was that correct? I did it again. I'm kind of surprising myself here. Just go ahead and, yeah, do that. But yeah, for this weapon, it has precision defense regen. It basically gives me regen if I do a precision defense, so that's pretty darn cool. But instead of taking the conveyor belt, let's go up this way. Because we can get ourselves an elixir here. Don't go up this conveyor belt because it just leads to a dead end. Get these here. Now we can head this way. Storage depot. This is where navigation is going to be a tiny bit more complicated here.
Alright, see that massive structure up ahead? That's the pillar those troopers were talking about. Assuming the maintenance facility's near there, we should probably head toward it. Sound good?
Yeah, works for me.
Okay. We have to look for those switches. We don't have a way across. Down there, yes.
Is that a switch I see?
Yeah, game. I already did that. Okay. Past these Toxirats here, there's a new Fort Condor board and a chest, so let's take care of them.
One-on-one.
With the power of his providence. Dun, 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 dun.
Okay. Let's get this here. Assassin Board 3. This is a board for professionals, as the inventory key items shows. It doesn't have materia to use as a crutch, but it allows for 8 units, 10 ATB charges, and 3 speed. This is a neat board to use to overwhelm the opponent.
I gotta say.
And now we've got ourselves a Wrath Hound. You know what to do to deal with it. Ice materia to help weaken it, and just keep up on the offensive. I fail to do this, and Sonon ends up going down.
With the power of his providence. You're going down.
Get it together, Yuffie.
Thought you had me. Stop now!
Turn this around.
That was close. Let's go ahead and... No, not that. Hit this switch so that we can get across. And then we'll have to hit that switch again so that we can go across this way. Okay. So far, so good. And some Wayward Wolves. This one shouldn't be too much trouble. As long as I don't get my elemental ninjutsu interrupted, that is. Well, now you see what his sacrificial move is. Ooh, nice! Did a precision block there.
Don't feel like pain. I know I should just take the win, but still.
Even though the banishment I'm using is pretty weak, I'm trying to use it up so that I can get it mastered. Okay, so... let's find the switch for that, which is over here. And go across this way.
About what you said earlier.
Which was...
About Avalanche, how it's changed.
Oh, that.
These people are too soft. But those Splinter Cell guys, they sound like the ones we should have teamed up with, don't you think?
Yeah. I guess so.
I feel bad for complaining, considering all they've done for us.
I know what you mean, though. We're all just really good people, huh?
And that's the problem. Midgar doesn't need good people. Not that we care what happens to them.
It's the mindset of being from a country who despises the other.
Why'd they bother?
But since we came up here, we can get ourselves a turbo ether. That's nice. And we can head this way, because we're ultimately trying to get into that center platform with that switch, because there is a blue materia there, and that is just too good to pass up. I know we're supposed to, like, rescue Zhijie, but, like, Materia! Okay, so hit that switch again, and we can access that center platform now. We got ourselves an elemental materia. Cool. Getting ourselves a bunch of good materia here. We can head back exactly the way we came, but there's a shortcut right here, so let's take that. Hit that, so that we can go this way. You know, I almost neglected to mention it, but it's kind of cool how we're, like, expanding the underplate. But we're seeing that the area surrounding the town is basically factory stuff.
Try treading a little lighter this time. No point fighting if we don't have to.
Yeah, I know. Gotta be quiet. Very quiet. As quiet as a mouse. Good morning.
Clumsiness, thy name is Yuffie. This Levrikon enemy is weak to ice and fire, and watch out for when it picks up a rock. It blocks frontal attacks, and its attacks with it, especially when it throws the rock, can hurt a lot. Brutalize is also a strong grab attack it can use, so if you get caught in it, try to mash dodge to get out quicker before it throws you.
Let's do this. Don't hurt. At least put up a fight. I sent you to a beating. You're gonna get what's coming to you.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, it can't be far now. Let's get our rears in gear. Big G, little O, go, go, go!
Before we use that big G, little L to go, 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 let's investigate what we got here. We got the Mesu Drive. This accessory pairs with the Chthonian armlet to boost damage inversely based on the wearer's current MP. So the less MP you have, the more damage you do. This will be much more useful in hard mode since running out of MP might be a real possibility there. What's in this box? A note from Zhijie. This tells us that the conveyor belt passes through storage, and to challenge us to destroy as many boxes as we can. So, this is actually a bit of a minigame. Go wild on throwing that shuriken. Yep, here we go. I'm not entirely sure if there is a reward tied to, like, a high score or something. It doesn't really tell you what you've earned if you do get a high score. But there is something at the end of this, which might actually be related. There we go. See if you can beat my record there. Otherwise, I don't think there's a real purpose to this. Looks like we're getting close.
Up ahead. The building just screams important.
It has to be.
Yeah, looks like it. Make sure to look left to get the magic up materia here before we move on. Don't trip, Yuffie, jeez. What's with this seductive music?
Why'd there have to be so many guards?
I think you know exactly why. Gotta say, you might call this place a maintenance facility, but it looks more like an arms factory to me. Let's keep it tight, boss. We can't afford any more mistakes. Zhijie's life depends on it.
Understood.
Yeah, for sure. Straight ahead is a rest spot, so let's restore our HP and MP and get the lightning materia here. That's kind of showing us what we'll need to prepare for, so I would say first to take advantage of the sales from the vendor and get prepared with a lightning setup. Make sure Ramuh is equipped if he isn't already, and possibly use the lightning elemental pair on either Yuffie's or Sonon's weapon for some bonus damage. The vendor also has some good late-game armor if you want to use them. You don't have much use for Gil anyway. Okay, I went ahead and did my thing. Let's try to see if we can rescue Zhijie.
Now spill it! Who gave you that information?
Oh, his name was something like... Heidegger?
Wrong answer! I'm gonna ask you again.
Alright, I'll tell you. It was Rufus.
You don't say.
Or was it Hojo?
Nice going, Zhijie.
Ready to do this, boss?
Born ready.
Great. I'll draw their attention. You grab our guy.
A diversion, huh? I like it. But don't forget, I'm the leading lady. Hey you! Evildoers! Over here!
What the hell? Who's there?
That's exactly what I was hoping you'd ask. A beguiling ninja. This is the world's greatest materia hunter. But who am I truly? Well, excited onlookers wonder no more. Before you slay the rare wound, the single white rose of Wutai, the one and only Yuffie.
Never mind, it's just some kid.
Right?
Hey! Who are you calling a kid?
Award-winning performance, boss.
Who are you anyway? Lieutenants! Got eyes on hostiles, requesting backup.
What a fun entrance, Yuffie! But unfortunately, we've got a gigantic bug to squash. This is Gigantipede, a Shinra robot that uses its body as a battering ram and features several weapons. It resists fire, ice, and wind elements. The strategy for this is to strike the tail at a distance with lightning magic and ninjutsu, while the head is vulnerable to physical attacks. So might I recommend Sonon focusing on the head, while Yuffie focuses on the tail with ninjutsu. Striking its tail also does increase its stagger gauge. Be very careful about its containment laser as well, as when it finds its target, its ranged attacks become more accurate and powerful. Just use ATB to build up banishment so you can unleash its full capabilities. After around half health, it will also attempt to climb on the girders surrounding the arena to summon containment drones to shoot missiles at you. At this point, you cannot really attack Gigantipede because you can only target its head, and its head is immune to magic. But in terms of the containment drones, just take them down quickly and heal when appropriate.
What does it need them for?
They've got lasers too! Where there's lasers...
There's missiles.
Just like that. Throw and retrieve is a great way to do it. Gigantipede can also use its tail to latch on and swing to hit you with its body. At around 25% HP, I believe. Let's use Banishment here.
Boss!
It was hiding a drill underneath its head shell. So when that happens, just be wary of striking the head, since it will be slightly stronger. Still vulnerable to physical strikes, however.
How are we supposed to dodge those things?
By not letting it launch on us. Back to it.
Yeah, let's just take this thing down. It keeps launching the drones.
You see that?
That's how ninjas do it.
Yep.
Nice work. You saved my ass.
It was nothing.
Well, it did earn you these. Employee ID cards. They'll get you into the Shinra building. And pretty much any floor, basement included. That's where advanced weaponry's got their lab set up, and where they conduct their materia research. If what you're looking for is anywhere in that place, it's gonna be there.
Got it.
You guys should probably get moving. Word is, Shinra's got something big lined up for us. Nothing less than the destruction of Sector 7. But whatever it is they're planning, you're better off out of it.
Right.
I'm gonna go report to the others. Good luck up there. See you soon.
Yeah. Next time, I'm by. I'll show you how Wu-Taians really party.
Deal.
Don't forget to tell the Splinter Cell about Sector 7, I mean.
I won't.
Well, boss, sounds like we better get going. Let's head up as soon as you're ready.
Ready! What's going on?
To think this is where those bastards plotted their attacks. Right under our noses.
Too bad they made it out before the military could get here. Like chickens flying the coop.
Probably best if we don't stick around. Let's catch the train.
Phew, that was fun. We're back at Sector 7 slums, and at this point, if you haven't taken care of the side missions I already covered, you can do it now. Especially with your new Fort Condor stuff. But to proceed, we need to head to the train station. Before doing that, check out some shops to see if there's any armor or accessories you might want, as well as some materia. Revival materia is available, so you might want to get at least one. Also check the junk shop to see if there's anything new. Its inventory fluctuates almost every time you engage in a Fort Condor match, so keep on doing it. Out of the possible rare items, he could sell a missile launcher unit, a moth unit, and a security officer barracks unit for Fort Condor. He can also sometimes sell force bracelets, iron maidens, and astral cuffs. Finally, for materia, he can sell wind materia, HP absorption, MP absorption, and luck up. Try to get all of those Fort Condor pieces and materia before moving on, though the luck up is less important. I'm not even sure if it becomes available unless you beat this story first, since I can't seem to get it at this point. Anyway, from there I'll sign off, as this will be the end of the chapter. Stay safe, happy, and healthy, and I'll see you on Chapter 2 of Intermission.
So, you think Niall and the others got away?
We can worry about that once we have boss.
Maybe I should just treat myself to some physical therapy. Sorry about that.
Boss, I don't think we'll be back here anytime soon, so make sure you're ready for anything, okay?
I think we're good here. Let's roll. What's with all these people?
Due to the recent incident at Mako Reactor 5, only a limited number of trains are currently in service. Please note that the Sector 5 Undercity Station is closed until further notice. Thank you.
Splinter Cell's done its best to make things hard for you. Miss this train and there's no telling when the next will be.
Looks like it's now or never, guys.
Sorry we couldn't give you a proper send-off. Just know that we're rooting for you, okay?
All aboard!
Oh boy.
Gonna be sick?
I'll be fine. As long as I'm standing up. Don't laugh.
Melfi always got motion sick. Chocobos, boats. Sure trains would have done it too.
Who is Melfi?
My sister. She trained under your father at the same time as me. And she had such promise.
Had?
The war was ending. But a Shinra mech went haywire near a crowd, and she had to do something. Rita Zerlin's coming to him.
Yeah. They do. But I'm not your sister.